In the last hour, Israel has carried out more large strikes on the Lebanese capital, Beirut. It followed a series of overnight attacks. Israeli forces say they are targeting Hezbollah command centers. The military has ordered new forced evacuations for dozens of locations across Lebanon. It comes a day after Israel launched strikes it says were in response to Hezbollah rocket fire. The Iran-backed group says it has now sent drones into northern Israel. Israeli forces have also been carrying out overnight strikes in Iran's capital, Tehran. The Iranian state broadcaster reported 2 explosions near its headquarters there.
স্বামী তার হাত দিয়ে তার বউকে খাওয়া দিতেছে আর ভালো করে লক্ষ্য করে দেখো মেয়েটি কিন্তু বটির আগলে হাত দিয়ে আছে তার স্বামীর যদি কোনো ক্ষতি না হয় এটাই তো ভালোবাসা কি বলেন ভিডিও ভালো লাগলে শেয়ার করে দিন স্বামী স্ত্রী ভালোবাসা এরকমই হওয়া উচিত স্বামী তার হাত দিয়ে তার বউকে খাওয়া দিতেছে আর ভালো করে লক্ষ্য করে দেখো মেয়েটি কিন্তু বটির আগলে হাত দিয়ে আছে তার স্বামীর যদি কোনো ক্ষতি না হয় এটাই তো ভালোবাসা কি বলেন ভিডিও ভালো লাগলে শেয়ার করে দিন স্বামী স্ত্রী ভালোবাসা এরকমই হওয়া উচিত স্বামী তার হাত দিয়ে তার বউকে খাওয়া দিতেছে আর ভালো করে লক্ষ্য করে দেখো মেয়েটি কিন্তু বটির আগলে হাত দিয়ে আছে তার স্বামীর যদি কোনো ক্ষতি না হয় এটাই তো ভালোবাসা কি বলেন ভিডিও ভালো লাগলে শেয়ার করে দিন
Heidi Pet in the Lebanese capital. So Heidi, more strikes over the course of the last few hours in Beirut. Talk us through what we've seen this morning.
Yeah, just as the sun rose over the city, we saw 2 large airstrikes hitting the southern suburbs of Beirut, smoke drifting across the capital, which in fact it has been doing all night. You can smell it here in downtown. There's a slight southerly breeze carrying the smell of explosives and smoke across the capital this morning. We've had an Israeli drone, a surveillance drone, circling in the skies overhead all night, and of course the sound and the feel of those explosions rocking the capital during at periodic intervals over the last 12 or so hours of darkness. So many people here in Beirut have had quite a rough night of sleep, if indeed they have slept at all.
Yeah, tell us a little more about what people in Lebanon are going through. You mentioned many people are displaced, many people staying inside their cars. What is the feeling there?
The overwhelming feeling among people that I have spoken to in the last 24 hours in the streets is one of fatigue. You know, these are people who left their homes sometimes with nothing more than the clothes on their back. I saw little kids in the street yesterday morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. It was cold. They didn't have jackets because they and their family left in such a panic and such a hurry in the face of these Israeli airstrikes. But it's not just the direct bombing that people are fleeing. It's also these forced evacuation orders which the Israeli army has been issuing on a rolling basis over the last 24 hours, telling thousands of people, not just in southern parts of Beirut, but across the country, to leave their homes under imminent threat of bombing. And we know now that, you know, there were 50 issued yesterday morning for 50 locations, and then overnight another 30 locations were listed. And we've seen rolling warnings overnight for specific locations in the southern suburbs of Dahia as well. And so you've got thousands of people on the move across the country, searching for somewhere to go. Many of the people here in Beirut, they will be eventually housed in schools, which are opening up as shelters, but some of them are already at capacity, and you've got other civilians who have just kind of landed in the streets. They don't quite know what to do yet, and it all really has this feeling of deja vu. I was here in Beirut in September and October of 2024, and it was the same thing. You had people camping out across the capital for weeks on end, and so that is the question for many of these people is, you know, when will it be safe for them to go back to their homes?